The New York Rangers have a young budding superstar who is a free agent this summer, and he will be getting a lot of attention because he loves to score, he loves to hit, and boy, can he fight. So today we're going to take a look at 3 teams that could offer sheet New York Rangers forward Will Cuylle. Hey everybody, welcome into Clearing the Benches, your one-stop shop for hockey content. If you go ahead and hit your subscription button right now, you'll be sure to be in on all of our future videos. Well, Will Cuylle is a young, big, aggressive forward. He is 23 years old. This year, he had 45 points and played in all 82 New York Rangers games. When you look at his style of play, he loves to get in on the forecheck. He loves to throw a big hit. In the offensive zone, he is chaotic around the net. He is very, very reminiscent of a young Tom Wilson. And in my opinion, he's further ahead than Wilson was at his age. So when I look at the possibility of him being offer sheeted and what I think he's going to be asking for this summer in his next contract, there are going to be 20 NHL teams that have the capability draft-wise to offer sheet Will Cuylle. Those teams are Anaheim, Boston, Buffalo, Columbus, Calgary, Chicago, Detroit, LA, Minnesota, Montreal, Nashville, New Jersey, the New York Islanders, Ottawa, Philly, Pittsburgh, Seattle, St. Louis, Utah, and Winnipeg. That is a big pool of teams that I would say most of them are going to at least take a sniff at Cuylle. When I see the teams, first of all, I think what he's going to be looking for is probably in the 5-year term and $6 million a year. The cap is going up, and so is this kid's trajectory. I think this kid could score 75 points this year wherever he plays. Hopefully, in my opinion, for the Rangers. But again, he's going to probably looking for a deal around $30 million. So if he's going to get offer sheeted, it's got to be more than that. Maybe there's teams that would give him 5 years at $7 million a year. He has got a game that most NHL GMs and coaches would absolutely love to have on their bench. So when I look at the 3 teams that I think are probably going to be in the mix to offer sheet him, the most likely team, in my opinion, is the Anaheim Ducks. He has got their GM, Pat Verbeek, written all over him. Cuylle plays the exact same style of game that Verbeek did, except Cuyle's much bigger. Right now, Anaheim has $36 million in cap space. And if you see what Cuylle could do if you added him to the roster that already has Leo Carlson, Mason McTavish, Troy Terry, and now Cutter Gauthier. Gautier's a pretty big guy himself. Adding Cuylle to that mix up front, I think, would be a really, really tough forward group to play against. Next up, the Columbus Blue Jackets. They've got $40 million in cap space, and they've got 2 first-round draft picks this year. They've got a ton of young, big, strong, talented forwards, and all of them have already started to prove in the NHL that they are going to be big names in the future. And I'm talking about Marchenko, Chinakhov, Adam Fantilli, Kent Johnson. They've got Voronkov, Sillinger, Matthew Olivier. He went from just being a fighter to a guy now. He's another chaos around the front of the net guy, and he's going to start to figure out how to, bang home loose pucks. And I just see a team like Columbus putting a kid like Cuylle in the mix that would be a real tough forward group again to play against, just like in Anaheim. And then the third team, and I think this one could be a real possibility. They've got to open up just a little bit more cap space to really have a great shot at this. But the Philadelphia Flyers, Rick Tocchet would just go nuts for Will Cuylle. And the Flyers have got so much wiggle room. You know, you wouldn't have to give up those draft picks and compensation, you know, if you were to sign a kid like Cuylle or, you know, Matthew Nyes. You got to have the compensation. And these 20 teams are the teams that have that to do it. So when I look at the Flyers and you see they've got 6 first-round draft picks in the next 3 years. They've got 3 this year. They've got all kinds of space to work with. They just picked up Trevor Zegras. You've got Beachcott. You got guys like Cates, Konechny. You've got Tippett. Holy cow, Will Cuylle. First of all, it would just be a war of war. Rangers, Flyers again. If he were to bail from the Rangers and go to the Flyers, that would just be absolutely chaos as far as the Metropolitan Division goes. But Cuylle would fit so well with those young players in Philly. And again, he brings the type of aggression and the type of play that I think Rick Tocchet would make him an assistant captain and in the future possibly the captain of the Philadelphia Flyers. So New York Rangers forward Will Cuylle is going to be a name you're probably going to hear a lot of in the next 7 days. And he may get offer sheeted. And if it is, it could be a significant deal. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think someone's going to sign Cuylle to an offer sheet and what team you think it would be. Go ahead, put that down in the comments section. And if you could, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And as we always do here, clearing the benches, let them know you're out there.